Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex, and this episode's subject comes in from Glitchy Shadow 13. What are your religious views? Do you think that it'll stir up way too much unnecessary controversy? Oh boy, religion, eh? I've avoided this one like the fucking plague for a reason. One, because I know I'm not gonna make a video called I Hate Religion. I'm just not gonna do it. It doesn't make any sense, because just the shitstorm it will cause would not be worth it. I'll get back to that in 1 second. The other reason I don't want to really talk about it too much and have it be the focus of everything is that I get really tired of it. I get really tired of people blaming religion for everything and criticizing and calling out all the time. And sure, you can weigh up all these things all the time. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I don't know. I suppose there are strong arguments for both sides, but this is about how I feel. So, am I a religious person? If you look at the definition, no, I don't believe in anything like that at all. I don't self-identify myself as under any type of religion, but I don't like saying that I'm an atheist either. I don't like branding myself as anything, not in a hipsterish like, oh, I don't fit into any bracket. No, I just don't feel like it's very important to me. My religion is, hey, don't be a dick. That's my religion. Because I see a lot of people that they spend so much time criticizing religion and thinking lesser of people that are religious. And when it gets to that, it's just like, what's the fucking point? Why do you care? For me, it's like, hey, if you're not hurting anyone and you're religious, then what's the fucking problem? To me, what is really wrong about certain religions is when it starts involving other people, when you're getting horrific acts of violence, when you're not letting your sick kid get surgery because of some belief in the Bible or whatever, when it's specifically hurting other people who have no choice, that's when I have huge problems with it. Everyone in my family have always been super anti-religion, all really like hardcore atheists, like always really against it, always mocking it, making fun of it. I don't really like that attitude very much. And being so far removed from it, in a lot of ways, I don't really understand. Because especially in the UK, where I have grown up and lived, religion has just been nothing. It's not been a part of my life at all, so I've never really thought about it and how it impacts me specifically very much, because it just hasn't. It's not been relevant. So when you introduce the idea of religion to someone who's been so removed from it, it just seems kind of weird and backwards and doesn't really make any sense. I think what's important to think about is, with religion, as long as your reasons are pure and respectful and aren't hurting anyone, and you've thought about it, you haven't just blindly followed it, then it's fine. I'd very much like to hear from any religious people out there, because on the internet you never see any well-rounded opinion. It's always like the amazing atheist, or all these people that spout out, quite frankly, really one-sided things in a lot of ways. Because everyone has different upbringings, they're all in different places, they all come from different types of cultures, and when they all clash on the internet, it's only one side or the other. You only see videos where it's like, God hates you if you don't believe in him and you're gonna go to hell, or, yeah, you're an idiot if you believe. There's nothing in between. There's nothing in between. So on paper, I probably am atheist, technically. But I also think it's stupid to completely ignore and turn away religion in a lot of ways, because whether you like it or not, whether you believe or agree with it or not, we're in a position as a society where religion has been so embedded into our culture that it's affected every single thing in our entire history ever. I'd like to hear from some actual religious people about what they think about the whole thing, because it is easy to nitpick and criticize and all that, but then, I don't know. I don't fucking know. You just go down the rabbit hole, don't you? It's just a never-ending, this and that and all this and what? I'm going to make a religion video on my other channel. I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to call it I Hate Religion. I'm going to call it something else. And it's going to be interesting how people react to that. I'm looking forward to it. Or am I? I don't know. So what do you think about religion? Do you think it's destructive? Do you think this and that? Tell me what you think in the comments below, especially if you are religious or whatever. Just tell me what you think. It's a really interesting subject that's going to be relevant forever, probably. So tell me in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. All comments and ratings are very much appreciated. And make sure you leave suggestions for future Jar Blabs. I'll see you next time. Bye. Roaring right now. And I think to a certain extent, game exclusives are important. Not only does it give the fanboys to have something to argue about, but more importantly, it gives you a reason to choose the console, to buy the console. It gives them character, doesn't it? Nintendo is completely based around their first-party games, and that's what gives them their character. And without the exclusives on the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox One, then they'd be exactly the same. There would be nothing.